Here comes Hunter! Hello, I'm Stanley, and this here is going to be our biggest adventure ever. Okay, so who decided to come with me on my adventure? A lot. This is gonna be electric! Oh boy, I can't wait to see what it's like in Florida. Ah, will you shut up? You like little puppy on first walk.
Oh, I love it when we go on adventures like this.
So yeah, we are on the road and heading off to Florida. And on the way, we will mind to make an overnight stop, but who knows, depending on what Dad said. It's in the northern and fly so high, building a building up to the sky. Big goods yard. I'm finally seeing a huge one in person. It's that insane. Boy, I can't wait to get back to my goods yard when I'm in Florida. We's about to go over this big bridge, and we just are. Big bridge. Big river. We're going over the bridge of Missouri. And you can see another bridge in the background. And now we're heading over. And there's another bridge, and a goods yard, behind the trees. There's a goods yard. Oh my gosh, empty tracks. Status update. As we get closer and closer to our overnight stop, it gets darker and darker every inch we go. So we have arrived at the town of our overnight stop. Our overnight stop. Alrighty, we are now in our overnight stop hotel room. And this is the change for tour guide Wilson and tour guide Brewster to give you a tour of the room. So here we have the entrance, and then here we have a little sink. Yeah, we have a little sink. And then some thing right here. Some deck thing. And then we have a bunch of tools, and then here's HunterTube's bed, and all its crew members. And then we have some more beds. And the bathroom over there, and the TV. And that's pretty much it. And now it's time for me to just get some shut-eye and fall asleep.
Good night, you guys.
Good night, Hinata. Good night, Kakeyama. Good night, Kenma. And with that, we went to sleep. Day 2 was on the horizon, meaning more journeying was on the way. It is now day 2, so let's get in our new bag and get on our way. Okay, we are now back on the road, and now we shall be on our way to Florida. Hopefully this time, without making another overnight stop. Okay, that's enough of the engines go joke. Soon enough, we arrived in Florida. Correctly, guys, we're on a toll road. And we are now passing through Orlando, Florida. Look at all those buildings and roads. Non-existent cars. Well, after a long 2-day journey and an overnight stop, we have made it! Yay! Woohoo! Yeah! After we arrived at our place, a few things happened off screen. First, we went to a restaurant that was nearby our place to have some supper. After that, we chillaxed around the center area of the mall complex just to discuss the things that would happen in day 3. Then after that, we went back to our apartment complex room and we just went to sleep. And also,
I forgot to do a going to sleep scene.
so now that we were settled in Florida, day 3 was approaching. And that's where the real adventures began.
It sure is nice that the place we're living in has Netflix. That means we can watch our show whenever we want. I like that, Connor. It's just a shame that Muddy Thomas, Muddy Truck, and Deliver to Win Diesel couldn't join us.
Oh, hey guys, what are you watching? We're just watching our show! You know we can watch some Blubba seasons on here too.
Yeah, but we want to watch our show at the moment. Okay, I was just letting you know it's out there.
No, Hinata, if our show was still on Netflix,
He'd probably watch that instead. Yeah, you're right, Kageyama. I just don't understand why Netflix removed it.
when I go fast, it's a thrill. I think I can fly and I will. I'm zooming along and I'm singing this song while the rest of the world just stands still. When I go fast, I'm the top, like a balloon that never will pop. Faster than light, no end in sight, and I know that I never will stop. Feeling the fields of speed when I go fast. When I go fast, I feel strong. I laugh as I'm speeding along. I forget all my fears with the wind in my gears, like nothing could ever go wrong. When I go fast, it's so sweet. I smile at everybody I meet. I give them a toot as I tear up my route. It's a feeling that just can't be beat. Feeling the fields of speed when we go fast.
Wow, she's fast! Cool! Amazing!
When I go fast, I'm the queen. I'm the ultimate racing machine. I go flying up here. They say, look at her. I'm the fastest you've ever seen. Feeling the fields of speed when I go fast. Okay, so we haven't done a tour of our room yet. We'll do that when we get back. But right now, we are gonna go to Walmart to get the stuff we need for the week. And I hope we find something. If we don't find something, we could hopefully find something at Target later in the week too, because we're going there too at some point later this week. Well, we have arrived at the Walmart and we are ready to get our stuff and hopefully find some merchandise. So this is what the Walmart had. It had more than ours, but it's still not much. Probably the most surprising things here were the fact that it still had us 2 super towers and then normal Toby and normal Diesel. Yeah, and they even had like international packaging and normal packaging. That is very interesting. Yeah, they had 2 super towers and then they also still had the CGI sign. I'm shocked they haven't changed it yet. And then I also found that. So now that we went to Walmart, we are now heading back off to our room, and hopefully later in the week we can go to Target and maybe we'll find something there like Push One Kana or Race for the Soda Cup track set, but who knows? We'll just have to wait and see. So now that we are back in our room, we can finally do a tour. So there's the TV which I watched all ages ago. Oh hi. Here we have a bird named Charlie. So, and then here we have a couch and the crew and my bed. And then in here is another bed. And then back here we have the kitchen and another bed and a bathroom. And then through the kitchen we have these unknown doors which lead to unknown territory. Okay, so now that we've got our stuff for the week, we're gonna head down to a beach. So I think it's Cocoa Beach.
Did someone say my name?
No, it's spelled differently. C-O-C-O, not K-O-K-O. Oh, okay, I guess I'll head off. But yeah, anyone want to come with?
Us. Oh.
Well then, so now that we know who's coming with, let's hop into our Carasano bag! Whee! Geronimo! Yippee! So we are off and on our way to Cocoa Beach now. Passing the places we passed already, like Walmart. Actually, we're going a different way now. Soon we arrived at Cocoa Beach, and what I did there was we played in the water a bit off screen, and I also did a bit of filming for the Hunter's Railway Locations video. Not all the beach footage was filmed here though. Some of the beach footage was filmed at another beach we went to on day 4, which you will see later.
So, as you can see, I am now covered in sand because I played in the sand. It wasn't on film, sadly, but it happened during the whole film session of the train. But we now left Cocoa Beach and we are now heading to this ship area known as Cape Canaveral.
I got covered in sand too.
If only Sandy were here, she'd love that.
Yo, look at those cruise ships.
What? Where? I can't see. Where?
Those are big.
I'm gonna go out there.
Huge. Those be some big cruise ships. And then we have some cargo terminal over there. No train track though. And then some other cargo terminal. And then a little dock. That big thing in the middle is where a rocket would go. That would go up into space. Hi there, Editing HunterTube here. Apparently that is actually the rocket itself. So, All Engines Go technically did have a bit of realism in it when Thomas and his friends launched the rocket at Brendam Docks. I bet every All Engines Go hater is gonna attack me right now for saying that. Ship is departing its dawn. We have another boat in the shop too. Possibly trying to guide the cruise ship other than the little police tug. It is slowly moving. We're gonna speed this process up. This is tug. There goes the little police tug, and that thing is massive. Holy moly. It is huge. Holy moly, I got that. You can see a bunch of people on there. Look at all the smoke coming out of those stacks. And if you look close, there's also a water slide up there. You can hardly see it. Right below the stacks. They're all up there. And there it goes. This here. Heads off into the distance. Very, very slowly. Pelican in the background. Goodbye, cruise ship. And after seeing the cruise ship go by, we headed off to this tower to look at it.
This is a nice view.
And after taking a quick look at the tower, we headed back off to our apartment complex room.
Since all four of us, actually five, I messed up five. Since all five of us are covered in sand and sandy, we are hopefully gonna brush ourselves off and clean ourselves off with a paintbrush, maybe. Preferably, because I'll be in the shower. I always am. Every other of us, apart from me, Sandy, will have to get cleaned off with like a paintbrush or a blow dryer or something like that. I even got sand in my bunker for ladies' sake. Okay, everyone, so we are now five of us are now clean, and now we are just in our room relaxing, waiting for the next thing to happen. I heard we're having a barbecue.
Wait, did I just hear
What I think I heard?
Q?
Oh no, not this again. Meaty meat dinner, meaty meat dinner, meat with a side of meat. Meat for dessert.
What are you doing? I have no idea.
You and me can't eat the meat. Eat the meat and eat the meat.
So Hinata and Kageyama went out to see the meat cook.
Look, Kageyama, there it is. The meat. Races to see who gets it first once it's finished. Doug, I'm gonna be you. No, I am. No, I am. No, I am. No, I am. No, me.
This sure is a nice view as well.
Hinata, look. The meat is finished. Races to it. Hey, wait. Come back here, you little scrub.
And there is the finished meat.
Oh boy, here they come. I win, Kageyama! That means I get the piece of meat first! Oh, you little run, scrub idiot!
Well, I'm back, and of course they're fighting. A little later, things had calmed down, and everyone discussed the meat.
That was some refreshing meat. So what did you guys think? Oh, that was some of the best meat I've had in my whole life. Oh, yeah. I agree with you for once, Hinata. What about you, Genma? What did you think? I mean, it was alright. Meanwhile, I didn't get any of it. And how come I haven't got any screen time yet? Or talk time? I should be the main character here, out of all you four, because I am the coolest. Could you not brag about it, Tendo?
Speaking of screen time, I haven't gotten much either. Woof!
Well, anyway, screen time aside, or not, this is the end of day 3, and day 4 will bring more adventures ahead. And thus marked the end of day 3. Day 4 was just around the corner, and it brought some interesting surprises with it. What surprises, you may ask? Well, you're about to find out. That's right, I'm watching the Horde special.
You guys good? Let me know. I have clothes if you want clothes or suits. Probably put suits on.
So that was a nice watch of a Horde special, wasn't it? It was so interesting seeing Kenji in the CGI style, even though Hunter has a toy of him and I saw that before. I'd rather stick to The Adventure Begins than whatever the heck that is. I mean, it was alright. Well, anyway, in a little bit, we'll be heading off to a private beach, so we will see you when we are on the road. Hey Stanley, I have a question. Before you head off, do you think we'll ever get to watch our show at some point? I don't think so, Wilson, since the place we're staying at doesn't really have Hulu. And soon we were on the road to the private beach. When we reached the private beach, I did a few things. Firstly, I did some more filming for the Hunter's Railway Locations video. Secondly, we also played in the waves off screen, of course. And thirdly, I made this little skit. It sure is nice just sitting here very close to the water. I don't think anything could go wrong. So I guess the sand isn't your thing either, huh? Yeah. And after I filmed that skit, that's when problems started to happen. For some strange reason, my GoPro wouldn't turn off. The power button was broken. So after a bit more playing, we headed back off to the hotel complex to try and fix it. But then I kind of made things worse, as usual. So, this used to be the power button to my GoPro. I think I might need a new camera after this video. So, Mr. Stanley, sir, does that mean Hunter can finish this video? I hope so, as long as the power button doesn't go wonky on us. Well, it is still recording every little bit that happened after that power button clip, so I'd say it's good. Anyway, with that out of the way, since we know that this power button conundrum still sort of works, tonight we will be going to watch some fireworks. So we will see you there, but there might be a few more little skits in this place before that.
And then, as if by magic, a miracle happened. Well, a bit of an update. Magic! Hooray! And this was the first thing I recorded with it. Only real people watch their own content on a big screen TV.
What was that?
At that moment, everything happened at once. An ad!
We went, got back and Mount Street.
She was gone.
She was.
Go ahead, Amelia. Start digging in.
Tunneled out of our yard and into yours. How did she do that? Oh my gosh. Okay. You can see they are fine beside my spot.
So here's the old camera. And here's me, Stanley, talking to you right now, saying we're gonna go watch the fireworks now. So we'll see you when we get there, or we'll probably just start with the fireworks right away. So we are now at the beauty of the place, where the fireworks are gonna be held, and other people are holding off their own fireworks shows at the moment. You can barely see them, but those aren't the main show, but that's like other people's over there. And since the entire fireworks show was 17 minutes and you probably don't want to sit 17 minutes through a bunch of fireworks, we're just gonna play the highlights. Here we go. Beautiful! And over there we have some extra town fireworks made by the people. You can barely see me, but I saw the whole thing. So we are now back in the apartment complex, and we are just relaxing, waiting for bed.
Yeah, those are some pretty good fireworks. Beep, beep. What the? Hello, I'm here to join your hearty crew. Okay then, welcome to the crew. What's your name? Oh, my name is Freightliner. Well then, welcome to the team, Freightliner. I'm sure you'll make yourself feel like home. And if you need any help, I'll be here to help you. Anyway, it's starting to get dark out. So we should probably get ready and go to sleep for the next day. And with day 4 coming to an end, it brought us to our last day in Florida, day 5. Let's see how that went. So originally, Song of Sodor was supposed to air today, but since the place we're staying at doesn't have Cartoon Network, I went with the backup plan. What are these thumbnails? Why? Oh look everyone, it's the episode that I made a joke about during the past few days of this whole vacation.
You're gonna use pot?
Is this all right, what you wore last night?
No problem. Yeah. We'll be here. Okay, for the door? Yeah. Okay.
So we lock it. Lock the door behind us.
Yeah.
You guys wanna go to the beach?
Yeah.
Later, yeah.
Yeah, relax.
So after watching,
Overnight stop.
I filmed a bit more for the Hunter's Railway Locations video, and here's a bit of behind the scenes of it. So here is a bit of behind the scenes for another video that I am making for this big trip. Not sure what I'm gonna do with it. It's either gonna be just like video of the trains running, or like that thing I did when we went to Wisconsin. That was the first time, a Hunter's Railway Locations video. And then the shot is basically kind of like this, where we see the trains and the track, and then the fountain in the background. And it makes for a nice little view. And yeah, I also did some filming for this at both beaches, but I forgot to do like a behind the scenes thing for that. But yeah, this is just like a main line with a switch in the middle. It's sort of like switch tracks with the fountain in the background. We just got our 3 engines here waiting to do some running. So it's Stanley here with a little update, and as you probably know, it is day 5 and we are now getting ready to go to the mall again. Even though you didn't see it on the first time, the voiceover will tell you that we did it on day 3, but or was it day 2? I kind of forgot. It was either day 2 or day 3. The voiceover will remember, but we're now going to the mall again to look around, and Hunter's also going to do some filming with the trains there, as you probably saw with the behind the scenes thing a few seconds ago. So let's go in the bag! So here we are at the main center of the mall, and I built this little set here that goes around this little fountain. And this is just one of the sets that I'll be doing around this center area. I mean, there's another one over there, but I only really need to do one, right? Yeah, one is enough. So now I built this little goods yard, and we currently have Carly and engine number 108 running around it in circles, just trying to avoid a collision crash at this cross section. And let's just hope he doesn't derail again. And yep, he stayed on. And we're still at the center complex of the mall. These two are just running around. And we got the other 2 over there. They're just running around in circles, trying to avoid a crash at the X crossing. initial crash. And so after doing some goods yard filming and the big fountain filming, we headed off to the apartment complex's pool to do some filming around there. There's nothing like a normal July day just chilling at the apartment complex pool and running a bit of track around on a table in a circle. I feel like it's time for me to go for a little swim. Cannonball! Yeah, I believe this water is much better for a little train like me more than the beach waves. And after going for a little swim and doing some more filming, we headed off to Target! There it is, everyone. There's the sign. We're coming into Target.
Let him go to Target.
So I didn't hit the jackpot as I hoped. We couldn't find Sodor Cup track set or Push Long Kana or Talking Diesel. Well, they did have talking engines, but just not diesel. They had one Nia though, which was very interesting. And then see, they had like 2 talking Gordons, but no diesel. And then they had this stuff. That's it. No jackpot. Although they did have a high Q poster, but I sadly didn't get it. So I guess that means we'll have to order the Sodor Cup track set from Target.com when we get back home, because Hunter has a $50 Target gift card that he will use on it. And now we're heading off to a restaurant called Chipotle. And so after having some Chipotle off screen, we headed back to our apartment complex room so I could do the night filming of the Hunter's Railway locations video. Sadly, I didn't get as much as I hoped due to confusion and delay, but that's another story. So we have now reached the end of day 5, and tomorrow will be day 6, which will be our last day here in Florida. And honestly, despite all the little troubles that you saw that you didn't even see on screen, it was still a good trip here. And on the way home, we will stop at a place called The Ark. So we will see you tomorrow when we get ready to leave by watching our last show for the morning. And what was that show, you may ask? Oh, it looks like I guess we get to watch our show after all. When you get off track, we'll tell you station to station. Turn a wrong turn into a rockin' situation. Roll with it, that's what you gotta do. Roll with it, you'll get where you're rolling to. When something goes wrong with the plans you made, turn a lemon into lemonade. Roll with it, that's what you gotta do. You got rock and roller rhythm, the shimmy in your seats with the rock and rollers. A friendship can't be beat. Yeah, you gotta roll with it, that's what you gotta do. Roll with it, you'll get where you're rolling to. When something goes wrong with the plans you made, turn a lemon into lemonade. Roll with it, roll with it, roll with it, that's what you gotta do. Oh, it was so nice that we finally got to watch our show. Hey, Wilson! Yes, Hinata? I have a question. Do you think we'll have time to watch our show now that we know it's on YouTube? Or at least clips of it? Sorry, Hinata, but not today. Or any other time. Oh. I guess that's alright. Anyway, now that we've got our show over with, let's get into our bag. Me first! Well, all those plushies are in. Now time for you engines. Alright guys, let's go! Whee! Here comes James! Now it's time for us! Whee! And now for the rolling stock.
And last but not least, me, Stanley. Aren't you forgetting us? Woof! Oh, well, Freightliner and Wolf, you guys will have to be carried out on your own. There's not enough room in the bag. Well, thank you for telling us where we're going to sit now. Now that we're all packed, let's get to the car. So we are now back on the road and heading off away from Florida. And we are now heading back onto the interstate. Back on the interstate and heading to our overnight stop volume 2. Hooray! We just went over a big bridge, you guys, and there is a huge cargo terminal with a huge cargo ship. And you can't see it because the stupid trees are in the way. Great. So long, Florida. We're going through a tunnel. We're going through a tunnel. We are going through a tunnel. A very long tunnel.
I get it.
This is the longest tunnel
This is
we've ever
awesome.
been.
It's the Cumberland Tunnel, or Cumberland Gap.
Angry Bird. Well, folks, after a wild ride that was not shown on screen, we have our hotel destination, quote unquote, overnight stop volume 2. So we are now in our overnight stop room for the night, and we'll come back here again tomorrow night after we visit the Ark. So this is my half, aka my spot, my bed with all my stuff and my mess. And then over there, which you cannot see on screen, all you can see is the TV, is the brother's spot. And then over here, we have a sink and then a bathroom. And that is pretty much it to this room. Oh, and there's a table right there. And guess what, guys? Look at this! Cartoon Network is on the TV. I can catch Orange and Go in the morning. Yeah! Hooray! We get to watch our show tomorrow morning. Electric! Hopefully Song of Soda re-airs. That way Hunter can do his original plan and actually sing the song. And did Song of Sodor air? Well, let's find out. On the number 1 engine, whoa! All engines go! Coming through, oh yeah! Down the hills and round the wall! All engines go! Ah, come on, I was hoping for Song of Sodor. And they're gone again. What's your plan?
And now back to Thomas and Friends All Actions Go on Cartoonito.
Well, I guess we don't get to watch Song of Sodor today.
Didn't keep my Thomas promise, but I will from now on. That was lucky.
So I guess we didn't get to watch Song of Sodor today. Well, there's a chance tomorrow, but I don't think we'll be able to catch it since we want to leave at 8 and it airs at 8:30. Well, that sucks.
Although I didn't get to sing the Song of Sodor that day, I did get to sing something else, however. What's the short? Yes! I get to sing this after all! Looks like we finished Soda Cup, everyone. Look, it's us. We're coming through. We know just where we're going. We made it through, we never knew the moves that we'd be showing. Look at us, we're on our way. We never thought we'd get here. We came to play, oh what a day. The crowd is gonna cheer. Look at us, a crew of two, we're certainly a team. Look at us, we're telling you, we're faster than we seem. By chug and chew, we worked so hard, we learned things that we never knew. Look at us, we work paid off, there's nothing we can't do. Look at us, we go so fast, we're really building steam. Look at us, let's make this last, we're living in a dream. I can't believe it, we're really doing this. Look at us, we're almost there, our wheels are really spinning. Look at us, we're such a pair, we can't believe we're winning. Musical interlude.
Are you guys ready? It's going.
Look at us, we're almost there, our wheels are really spinning. Look at us, we're such a pair, we can't believe we're winning. We're winning. We're winning. We're winning. We're winning. Look, it's us. Knock, knock. Who's there? It's a block.
Well, at least that made up for Song of Sodor not airing today.
Look at all these cool NASCAR drivers and their cars. They're all there. Okay, so we are now on the road again, and we are heading off to the Ark Encounter, which we will show you once we get there. So, we are now coming up on our destination of the Ark Encounter, which is going to be pretty interesting. So we'll see lots and lots of animals there. There it is. There's the sign. We have arrived. There it is. It's huge. There it is. Up in person. And we also have some elephants made of bushes. So this is how they store some of the animals, like the moths and stuff, on the Ark. We got some dinosaurs. The sparagonid kind. They look like big seals that came before seals. Pterosaur kind. We got some pigs, and we got some deer. One with antlers and one without. We got some sloths. And here we have some bears. And here we got a bunch of bats. Some display bats. And here we have a huge model replica. Not life-size, but like a model replica of Noah's Ark. All the interior design that it has. And here is the other side of the small replica model. Here we got some alligators, some hyenas, it looks like, some Typhogenic, extinct, and then some more extinct animals. These look like these are what became known as deer today. The Macrotrenid kind. These look like the deer that came before the real deer. Stilosaurs. Yep, Stilosaur. The Encheladonans kind. These look like huge warthogs that came before warthogs. Once considered pig relatives. Yep, they were, I guess they were some sort of pig warthogs. The cattle kind. We got some spooky eyes. Holy candids, the dog kind. That is a very early looking dog right there. And then next to it we got Village, the cat kind. Let's say some early original leopard. It's a giraffe! It's some horses. See? Horses. It's a Spinosaurus. And we also got some Tyrannosaurs. Roar. However the heck you pronounce that, those are some big things right there. Looks like we got a person trying to feed this kind right here. Here we got some more dinosaurs. And here we got some cartoony styled animals at the fairy tale park. There's a few things in here that I kind of recognize. Like that there and that there. Here we have a bit of a documentary on how they built this place and how they made the replica animals and everything. That is impressive right there. All that little details will take a lot of work. We got some birds in here. That looks like an owl of some sort. We got more birds. Some little birds. Some more birds. That's like a pelican. A blue one. Got some parrots. Yep, some parrots. We got some fossils here. Got a clam, a dinosaur head, a bony fish, some other fossils. That fossil. Here we got some more replica models. There's the art. A little boat. There's some other boat. And looks like a round circle disc boat. And the only one that could survive this would be the art. There's the circle one. Flipped over. Well, they're all dead. They're all dead. And the true survivor. Oh look, it's the history of the entire world, I guess. That is a huge timeline right there. So huge, we got two of them. Timeline of events I've ever seen. Probably also the most complex. This one looks a little bit more simplified, as it is more modern looking.
And this is an impressive view right here. Look at that. Look at all of the stuffed animals they have. That is a lot. They have like every animal here. They even have some dinosaurs. Here we have Gracie, George, Gloria, and Junior. Hey, I remember this. Wait, this isn't the Ice Age I remember. Coincidence? I think not. And let's make this coincidence even more weird. Looks like James is all sold out. Looks like they got some animal statues in the restaurant too. We got a deer, a black buck, some more deer, and more deer. And here we have a big red stag. And after having something to eat at the restaurant, we headed off to the zoo. Here we got some lemurs.
Oh my goodness.
There they go, moving around. It's a crane. Whoa. Better look at the lemurs.
Oh, there is that.
So here we have what is a Binturon, apparently sleeping at the moment. There's a big camel, very big. It's a zebra. Seems like they're working on a bit of an expansion or something. Soon to be exhibit of some sorts. And here we have an ostrich.
Go around this way.
And here we have some goats. Them are a lot of goats. Here we have a water tower, and with water trickling down all the way, it goes into this area. We can find some fossils. And there is a baby kangaroo.
That is not a baby.
Actually, I think that's a mama.
I think their personalities look so cute.
Here we have another kangaroo. And so after checking out the zoo, we headed off to the sister place of the Ark, known as the Creation Museum.
Hey, Stanley, I have a question. Why was I left in the car and not put in the hotel?
Because there wasn't enough room for you.
I guess that makes sense.
There it is. I just missed it. So I think I might have found the closest real life resemblance to the Shake Shake Bridge. It's shaky. Shake, shake, make me quake. Make me quake until I shake. And with the dinosaur in the shot, we have arrived at the entrance. Here we have a big skeleton. And over here we have some more dinosaurs. Look at that beautiful waterfall. There's a beautiful waterfall right there. We got some more structures. And here we have a miniature version of the Ark and the ramp that loads the animals before they set it off to sea.
No, they didn't set it off to sea. It just rained and lifted it.
Here it is on
on the water.
Look how they make that. Isn't that cool, Hunter?
Now it's on a big waterfall.
Feet, tailbone, ribs, and claws, head and jaws.
T-Rex head. The cave bear skull. Here we have a bunch of dinosaurs. And then the ginormous T-Rex. Triceratops skeleton. So we have a little buddy down here, and then we have a huge Stegosaurus. And then we have another little buddy right here. It's a green caterpillar with red stripes. Not really. We have this waterfall view from a staircase, and then a little pond. If only I could bring my tracks here, which I sadly can't, and probably never will, because it probably isn't allowed. But this is a nice scenery. Moo. We got a cow. They make moo.
Oh, he goes, don't take my picture. Aw, he wiggles his tail at you.
Oink, oink.
Hello, Mr. Turtle. Or tortoise. Turtle or tortoise, not sure which one. Something back there.
They share, huh? Didn't mean to do that.
And so after getting some beautiful shot of this fountain, we headed back off to our hotel so we could just relax for the rest of the day. So we are back in the hotel and we are now just chilling. And since we're just chilling, I might do some crazy idea. Well, I did it. I did my crazy idea. Good going, Carly. You just had to do well. I did my crazy idea and built a hotel room track. And I'm just gonna do some montage of engines running on it now, for some reason. Supersonic! There's a crash.
My first game out.
Oh, that one was close. Yeah, I think that's enough running of the trains for today. And somehow he jumped the track and fell over, but yeah, that was just this quick hotel track that I made for absolutely no reason. Also, I may have brought these 4 pieces for absolutely no reason because I didn't use any of these in any of the filming spots I did at all. So it is now the end of day 7, and tomorrow we will be heading back home during day 8, the final day. And if we're very lucky, and I highly doubt it, only a certain amount of luck will count in this, I will be able to catch Owen to go tomorrow morning. But it's a very low chance due to the fact that we'll be leaving at 8, and it ends at 8:30. But yeah, we got our crew here all ready to rest and wake up in the morning to head back on the journey home from the halfway overnight stop mark. And did we get to watch all engines go in the morning? Drum roll, please! No. Well, it is day 8, and as you can see, we are in the car and on the way home. Meaning, we didn't have time to watch all engines go, which means Hunter won't get to sing the Song of Sodor after all. And after a few hours of driving along the road, we passed by a very familiar place. It's Wisconsin Dells! We have returned! We're passing through it. The most iconic spot. You probably might not remember this area, but this was the area we left on from the 2019 adventure. And there's the Buffalo Bills sign. Oh, if only Steamy and Oily were with us on this trip. They'd be so happy to be traveling through here at this very moment in time.
You know, I just realized only me and Stanley were the only ones to go on the Wisconsin Dells trip. Everyone else that came along on this trip has never been through Wisconsin Dells. Woof, 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 woof. Oh yeah, I forgot you came along too, Wolf. I forgot that you were part of this trip as well, because you only had like 1 line of dialogue in this entire trip so far.
Well, I do know that one of my golden brothers went through Wisconsin Dells once. He had a party hat on. That's all I remember.
Hang on, you mean the Golden Birthday Thomas model?
That's the one.
Wow, this is a small world.
And there is the Wisconsin goods yard. You can barely see it, but it's there. And here is the big river that some of you might remember. Big river. And we are now back in our own state.
You know, this was a weird, wacky, and wild adventure, but it was nice seeing the Florida Railway. And the next shot will probably be us recapping the whole adventure at when we get back home. Unless something unexpected happens.
And sadly, the unexpected thing didn't happen.
Well, we are back from our vacation. Our 8-day vacation in Florida and in a little bit of Tennessee, I think it was. Tennessee, I forgot. So, what did you all think?
It was a very interesting vacation, Stanley. Honky horns, for my first vacation trip, it was actually pretty good. It was train-tastic. I thought it was pretty good.
It was nice to visit some of the railway tracks in Florida. I agree with you, engine number 903. Same here.
It was pretty good, Stanley.
Yeah, it was alright. Yeah, it was okay. Why didn't I get screen time at all? I didn't get to speak at all on this thing until now. But the vacation was alright. I kind of liked it. It wasn't as good as the Wisconsin Dells one, but this one was pretty good. I have no idea what to think because I was only here for part of the trip. But I can't wait to explore this new place. And as usual, it welcomed me a welcoming delight. It is also nice to be back home after a mount of 8 days. So, what should we do now? I think I'm gonna go explore this place. I'm gonna get my paintwork restored. I mean, look at it. It got all scratched and dinged up. Hey, at least I could get restored while we were at the hotel. Shush! This might be the last trip video for a while, because we have no idea if there'll be any other trips in the future, due to this being the last year of Hunter's freeness before college starts this fall. So, during the credits sequence, there'll be a little montage of all the trip videos that Hunter has done. So, let's just get straight to those credits, shall we? Stanley! You forgot about us! Oh, whoops. Sorry, Kona. Sorry, Carly. I forgot that you were with us, and Hunter put you on the desk for later on.
So yeah, my thoughts on the trip were that it was electric, and it was cranking.
Alright then, you guys, join in the group. So now that we actually have everyone that came along in the group this time, let's get on to the credits for real this time. But before we get to the credits, let's take a look at all the pictures Hunter took on his phone. Alright, now roll the credits.